Hello, in today's video I'm going to share with you my 5 top tips for transforming a house. Over the years I've worked on hundreds of homes for all sorts of clients, but there are some common themes that everybody seems to want. So whether you're a homeowner, selling or buying, maybe a developer or a builder, this list is going to be for you. It covers things like open plan, living, kitchen, dining spaces that have views onto the garden, a small study, a separate lounge, utility room, laundry rooms, en suites. I found a model house that I think works really well for these sort of transformations. So if you want to keep on watching, you'll find out what my top tips are. So the house I'm going to use as my model example for these 5 top tips is a house in Southsea. It's semi-detached. It's a I think, really good house, but it's not been touched in a long time, and I think it presents a really good opportunity to make the most of what's here without doing too much. I mean, the only thing I would do is just change the back here where we've got sort of a separate kitchen dining, and then out the back here there's a separate little loo. Upstairs bathroom needs a bit of updating. You see, just generally it needs a bit of modernising. Got a little courtyard garden. So at the back here we've got this funny little porch and an old conservatory, and definitely get rid of those and look to extend slightly. But really nice house, really good, well proportioned. It's in a really good sort of location. You can see here, quite near the sea, shops and Waitrose and all those sort of things are very close by. So I think it presents a really good opportunity to sort of do some work on. Ground floor, we can really create our magic on there with open plan living and separate living room at the front, utility room, toilet upstairs, get some better sort of en suites and make better use of the bedroom space. For instance, this space at the back of this bedroom is going to be quite dark and not that useful, so can use that. And then the upstairs I think has a great opportunity to just turn it into a sort of master suite with a walk-in wardrobe, maybe a little study and a separate sort of bathroom. So let's see how we get on in the design part of the video. Hello, so I'm going to use this house as a model to illustrate the 5 most popular and best things that you can do to a house. And I'll run through those in order. The first one is to create some form of open plan living space that has access to the garden, forms part of a route through the house that improves circulation and flow and brings in natural light and views out to the garden. I think this house, the reason I picked it is I think that it's a great house. I mean, it's east facing, which is about the only thing that is less good about it, because it means the garden doesn't get afternoon sun. Other than that, nicely proportioned house, but it's not really been touched. And the space at the back, at the moment, we've got this one of those sort of conservatories that nobody really wants, and a WC, an old toilet that nobody really wants. And so there's a great opportunity here to create a large open plan space. And I think we'll just extend a little just to sort of infill and use some of the existing footprint. So first thing I would do is look to extend to the back here just to square off what's already there and run that through here. And because you've got nice entrance porch, nice entrance hall, it's already set up really for this. What I think is an important thing is a view through the house out to the garden. I think it just improves the sort of legibility of the house, how you see what's going on in a house, and also the sense of light and space as you come through. So that gives us the sort of front of the house here, and then we create a nice space across the back here. This house is around about 5 meters wide, so as long as we get around about 5 meters of space, we're going to have a great kitchen dining. But I'll skip on to point 2. It isn't great for a list when I jump around, but point 2 would be to create a utility space, and I would try and do that in this area here. We've got sort of 2.8 meters, and we're going to go about 2 meters, I think. So if we put a partition in here, I would consider taking out that chimney if I was buying this house and transforming it myself. And so that's what we'll do in this case. We'll then try and get item 3. This list really isn't working out. It's supposed to be a sort of slow reveal, but right. That then provides a utility room here. I think you could have something like that with a door off of here, and then I'd put a toilet in there. Now, a lot of people ask for a sort of shower room as well, a shower. I think in this case, if someone wanted that, I would just reduce the size of the utility room or reduce the size of the living space. But I think we're going to have showers and things upstairs. If it's a house by the beach or in the country where you've got sort of dog walking going on and stuff and kids coming in muddy, then I think a ground floor boot room showers are kind of a good thing. But in this instance, personally, I would live without it. So we've got a nice little bit of a cloaks cupboard in here. We've got our hall in here, and then we're going to open up this open plan space. So what I would do is have some double doors in here that would sit like that. You've then got also space under the stairs for some storage of cloaks and a place to keep a pram, that kind of stuff. We've then got a fantastic room across the back of the house looking into the garden, and there's a few different ways you could sort of do the kitchen, but I think I would put the kitchen on the back here, and then you could have an island sort of in here and have some more kitchen stuff down here, or storage of need space for the blender that we use once in a blue moon, and that could be all kept down that side. And then we've got a nice big lounge here. We'll keep the fireplace in that room, I think, and then I'd probably put the dining table down this side. But these rooms are quite flexible, so you could put dining table wherever. Some people design their kitchen so you can eat at it, and then you'd possibly have a sofa here, maybe do a sort of one with an L that's got a low side there. Got TV on that wall, and then this room can be sort of fairly sort of classically furnished, I think, like this. What my mum would call a three-piece suite. I don't know that anyone calls them that anymore, but that's what they used to be called. Right, you have a table here, a table with a lamp on it there. You probably don't want one there. Maybe you have a table with a lamp there, table there. And you've got a nice living space. Put the door that way. Get rid of the storm doors unless they're original. Sometimes they've been sort of glazed plastic glass. So there's a great ground floor. We've ticked a few of the sort of boxes to must have. So we've got an open plan space here. We've got a separate lounge, which is another one of the kind of key criteria. We've got a utility room and a downstairs toilet, and we've got a nice sort of flow through the house. Then upstairs, I think the key things in a house like this would be to get some sort of ensuite and a good sized family bathroom. This house is probably big enough to have a third sort of bathroom. So I would keep all the walls, I think, pretty much as they are. I don't think there's any need really to sort of mess around with them. You could make a bedroom and a master bedroom across the back here, put a family bathroom there, and then split this room up. So maybe just quickly illustrate that. If you wanted to, you could make this room, because we've got a loft room, we could have a room here. We could move this wall over here and create a smaller room there. Put the door there, and then this room you could have a nice master bedroom across the back here with a ensuite in here. I won't draw it out fully, but so you'd have the bedroom there, kind of an ensuite and a closet here. You could put a family bathroom in the middle, probably with some cupboards backed into that room. So that has a door off of there, that has a door off of there. And then this room, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms plus your room in the loft. But it's quite disruptive, and I'm not sure it would really be worth the cost. I think the best thing would be to keep these walls all as they are, but introduce a bathroom in a sort of hotel style here. This is what I would do. I would put a door there, and then I'd have a cupboard there, and I'd put my hot water pressurized tank in there, and a nice shower here, a toilet there, and a basin there, that door, and then you'd have your bed. Let's measure my bed because I keep drawing a little bit too small at the moment. Okay, so it's not a massive room, but that's a big old bed I've drawn in there. So, and then you've got a bedroom here. So we've still got a family bathroom there, toilet basin. You've got a nice bedroom here. Now you could make that door off of here, so you could flip the bathroom over, and that ensuite could be entered from this front bedroom, depending on how one wanted to play it. You could make that smaller, and that the front, that's sort of quieter. That back bedroom is off away from the road, so there's a couple of options on there. And then upstairs, I think this feels like it's going to be the master bedroom. You're going to come up the stairs, and there's not a huge amount to do here, other than it feels massive. And I wonder if you could just reduce the size of that landing and put a little study in there, a little sort of quiet room to do as work from home Zoom call type of thing. But then put the door to the room here. So you just take that landing. I mean, I don't see it brings any benefit to have a massive landing up there, but I'm sort of using the roof space in the rooms. So that stair is going to come up from there, go that way, and this is the stair from below. So the stairs are doing that, coming up. Then keep that wall where it is, and again do a sort of hotel type setup. So this becomes the bedroom in here. Now you could make that one big bathroom, or you could have a separate loo, which a lot of designing a hotel, a lot of hotels have a sort of separate loo, which I think is quite a good thing. Then you can have a bath under the window. You could have a walk-in shower sort of over here somewhere, and you can have a big basin, vanity unit kind of thing just there, and we'll put a door just here. So that's a good layout. I'm pleased with that. And then we'd have where would you have cupboards? How big's the room? So you want some nice big cupboards. I mean, in a room of this size, you could put the bed. You could do a sort of screen type of thing here. Right, yeah, let's do this. So we'll do that and that. And then the bed can sit there. Now this is in the roof, I should say, this room, or although it's a big roof, it's an original, it's not a loft conversion. So there may be some compromises to be made around roof slopes in the corners that I'm not taking into account here. And then you have dressing table or something over here. Chair, you got a chair in the corner there, or something like that. Something that I'd dump my clothes on rather than sit on, probably. And then you've got a pocket door in there. So that's a really good layout as well. In fact, this is a great house. I think I should probably just go and buy it and do the work, because we've created a really good ground floor here. Let's get rid of this thing. So point 1 on the list, maybe my list will work now. So number 1, open plan kitchen, living, family space, TV, views to the garden. Number 2, provide a separate lounge, because when there's noisy stuff going on in here, a nice separate lounge is a good thing. Number 3, a utility boot room, laundry room with cloak space. Number 4, a downstairs loo. And as part of that whole ground floor, just making sure that there's good clean views through the house to improve light and space and improve the flow. And then on the upper levels, making sure that there's a family bathroom and one ensuite, and ideally that the master bedroom has some built-in cupboards, a walk-in closet. This is number 5 on the list, by the way, and a good-sized bathroom. And I think maybe if there was a number 6 on the list, providing at least a small study. So if you were a family and you needed these bedrooms, you wanted a guest bedroom, and there were sort of 2 kids, or there were 3 kids, and the adults were up here, having a small study in a place like this, I think to be able to go and do a Zoom call or just work quietly would be really good. I think top of the house in the back corner tucked away is really good. I think a separate toilet, not part of the bathroom, is really nice, and I've been in a number of hotels recently in France where that's the case, and you have a little basin in there, which the French don't do, and then you've got the perfect house.